In the beginning, the universe was shrouded in darkness, devoid of form. Then with the divine utterance, everything changed. God spoke, and a brilliant burst of light shattered the darkness, illuminating the cosmos. Thus, he created light. He then distinguished between the light and the darkness, naming the light day and the darkness night. God proceeded to separate the waters, forming the expanse above, which he called the sky. Gathering the waters below, he revealed the dry ground, thus forming the sea and the land. Before we move on, I request you to support us by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the bell icon. This generous act of yours will give us encouragement and power. In a burst of creativity, God adorned the land with a breathtaking array of trees, grass, flowers, and plants of every kind. To illuminate the day and night, he fashioned the sun, moon, and stars, marking out the passage of time and seasons. His artistic touch extended to the sky, where he filled it with a mesmerizing variety of winged birds. The sea teemed with creatures, from the largest to the smallest, while the land was populated with a diverse array of wild animals, crawling creatures, beasts, and all kinds of wildlife. After crafting this wondrous world, God embarked on his most extraordinary creation. He took the dust of the earth and, with divine breath, fashioned a living, breathing man, whom he named Adam, entrusting him with dominion over all the plants, animals, and creatures of the land, sky, and sea. God imbued Adam with a unique purpose to steward and care for this magnificent world. As Adam opened his eyes, he marveled at the breathtaking beauty of the garden in the east of Eden, his new home lovingly created by God. Entrusted with its care, Adam set about tending and cultivating this lush paradise. In this perfect setting, everything was abundant and thriving. God had planted a variety of magnificent trees, each bearing delicious fruit, providing Adam with all he needed to sustain himself. Although Adam reveled in the splendor of the garden, God sensed his solitude. Amidst the vibrant life of Eden, Adam lacked a companion like himself. Thus God gently sent Adam into a deep slumber, from which he carefully extracted one of his ribs. With divine craftsmanship, God fashioned this rib into a fitting partner for Adam, whom he named Eve, the mother of all living beings. Adam and Eve, intricately designed to complement one another, thrived in the lush paradise of the Garden of Eden. Among the garden's wonders stood two exceptional trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God instructed Adam and Eve that they could freely enjoy the fruit of any tree in the garden, except for the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Despite this warning, the crafty serpent approached Eve, tempting her with the idea that eating the forbidden fruit would open her eyes and make her wise like God, with the knowledge of good and evil. As Eve pondered the serpent's words, her gaze fixed upon the forbidden fruit dangling tantalizingly from the tree. Its allure grew with each passing moment until desire overwhelmed her and she succumbed to temptation, defying God's command. Having yielded to temptation, Eve took a bite of the forbidden fruit and then offered it to Adam, who also ate. Instantly, their eyes were opened and they became aware of their nakedness. Shame enveloped them, marking the first time they experienced such a feeling. Realizing their nakedness and feeling ashamed, Adam and Eve hastily fashioned makeshift coverings and sought to hide from God's presence. As they cowered in fear, They heard the unmistakable sound of God walking in the garden. His voice rang out, calling to them, "Where are you?" God's question pierced the silence, prompting Adam and Eve to reveal themselves, trembling as they stood before their Creator. Adam acknowledged his disobedience, admitting that he ate the fruit because Eve had given it to him. Eve, in turn, blamed the serpent for deceiving her. God, in his wisdom, understood the truth of their actions and the consequences of their disobedience. He pronounced judgment on each of them, outlining the consequences they would face for their actions. In response to their actions, God pronounced specific consequences. The serpent was cursed to crawl on its belly, symbolizing its humiliation. Eve was told she would experience great pain in childbirth, and Adam was informed that he would toil in laborious work to provide for his family, facing challenges and hardship until his death. They were also barred from eating from the tree of life, ensuring they would not live forever in a state of sin and separation from God. God then expelled Adam and Eve from the garden, stationing cherubim and a flaming sword that turned in all directions to guard the way to the tree of life. Despite their disobedience, God's love and care for them remained unchanged. This narrative serves as a poignant reminder of the consequences of disobedience to God, which introduced sin into the world. Yet it also highlights God's enduring love and boundless mercy, ever accessible to those who earnestly seek Him. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I request you to support us by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the bell icon. This generous act of yours will give us encouragement and power. May God bless you.